Hello, welcome to the official episode 1, but technically episode 2 of Bingus United, the incredible gaming podcast that is not always about gaming. So first of all, we have like 4 topics to go over today, I think. We're gonna start off with the first one I wrote down, Doom Eternal DLC and the opinions on it. Or just Doom Eternal in general. We're going to talk about a broad range of Doom Eternal things today.
Okay, I'm gonna spread my opinion that is very not that controversial, really. It's cool. Doom Eternal is good. I like it.
Doom Eternal is pretty good, yeah. I think they really nailed almost everything about it, which is why it's one of my favorite games.
Nailed your mom.
Why are you gonna be like this? Okay, so no, Doom Eternal, we can all agree that the base game is one of the greatest things to happen in 2020.
DLC?
I do not like DLC 1. I just have to admit it. I like it, right? I know that just contradicts what I just said. I think it's fine. I do not like replaying it. It doesn't feel... It feels challenging, sure. But it feels artificially challenging. It's just not very fun to me. I've played UAC Atlantica at least 5 times and I've only beaten it like 3. I just can't force myself to go through it because I just find it immensely boring, which this is going to upset a lot of people if a lot of people even listen to this, but I just can't really get into it. Now DLC 2 on the other hand, that was incredibly fun. There was a lot...
Right, wait, stop there. I'm
Fine.
going to give my opinion on DLC 1. I think it was really fun. I actually really liked DLC 1 in contrast to you. I played it fully through, as in finished the entire campaign 3 times, plus a lot of UAC Atlantica playing, because UAC Atlantica is actually really good. And so I would say that it's actually really fun. But sometimes, okay, I need to start over because I'm an idiot, apparently.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
But thing is, right, they actually nerfed it, and does that make it better? In my opinion, not that much. I don't like that they nerfed it, but it's fine, I guess.
The nerfs make no difference to me. It just feels the same. I'm surprised people even noticed half of them.
I noticed a lot of them because some encounters were just very, known in my mind. Because like there's an encounter where there's like a Dread Knight and 2 Cyber Mancubi that need to spawn, except that instead of 2 Cyber Mancubi, it's just 1 Mancubus, So, it's a big change. It is massive, and I'm going to cry.
Absolutely massive. I'm gonna give the DLC a thumbs down on Steam now because of that. DLC 2, on the other hand, I feel like that was perfect. It found the right difficulty balance. Like, it was fun. It could be challenging. The boss fight, yeah, it was a little bit shit. I understand people's complaints with that. It wasn't the worst boss fight, but it was probably the worst boss fight in Doom Eternal.
Well, that's just contradicting what you're saying.
No, I'm saying it's not the worst boss fight in history. But it is the worst boss fight in the game. But aside from that, I thought the DLC was really fun. Some of the levels were a bit short. I wish they could have made it longer. But aside from that, I had no
It's something like 3 hours. Like, legitimately, you can play through the game.
One of the levels took me 20 minutes to beat. And the next 40 minutes were beating the Dark Lord. Did that all on the 1 year anniversary of Eternal, by the way. As if that matters.
No. Yeah, I've got 3 playthroughs of Ancient Gods 2 and a couple of Ultra Nightmare attempts, and it's like really cool. I really like it. It's difficult enough, but it's not too difficult. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it. But I understand why people would complain about the difficulty somewhat, because compared to Ancient Gods 1, it's a big step down in difficulty. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, I feel like the difficulty, it was lowered so that the game could be a lot more fun. Okay, so next subject. We talked about the game, now we're going to talk about the soundtrack. What do you think? Is the DLC soundtrack or the main game soundtrack better?
I would say main game soundtrack because I love Mick Gordon. David Levy did a great job on the DLC, and Joel Short was it was fine, but it's just not as good as it could have been with Andrew Short, in my opinion.
I'm going to come out here and say that it really depends on the tracks. There are some songs in the DLC that are better than some campaign songs, and there are some songs in the campaign that are better than the DLC songs. It really is. It's all up to personal taste. You can like anything you want, really. I don't care. But
if I would have to say, I would rather I have listened to more of the base game songs than the DLC songs. What the fuck happened? We're having like a debate here.
I go completely fucking silent. Yeah, I'm aware. Fantastic.
That was amazing.
Okay. Alright.
You should keep that in.
Alright. So, next topic at hand. What happens if you delete System 32? I have CMD right up in front of me now to figure out what happens if you delete System 32.
Even better. If you
delete
the
entire
trash
C drive that I have Windows installed on.
Exactly. But you know the My PC thing, right? This PC.
Yeah.
What if you just put that in the bin, in the recycling bin? Is the PC gonna explode?
Let me try that real quick.
Oh. PC's gonna disappear.
It
fuck.
doesn't have seemed to have.
Amazing. Phenomenal. You just left, Pogger. Oh fuck, wait, is he not gonna come back? Oh, never mind, he's back.
Yes, I just reconnected on my phone completely, totally using my phone. My PC committed suicide or something, I don't know. And I killed it, I mean.
And he is still recording on Audacity because that is...
Somehow, yes.
The
PC may be dead, but Audacity lives on. Okay, so... Next thing you've got written down, TF2. I'm not sure what that means. What do you want to talk about in specifics about TF2?
Is gaming. Okay, more specifically, the OST for Man vs. Machine is amazing, and you cannot disprove these facts.
Dude, you just completely fucking cut off on Discord. What did you say? Repeat it?
The OST for Man vs. Machine is gaming, and you cannot...
you cannot deny it is truly, truly gaming.
And even the base OST, just saying.
TF2 just has, like, a great OST.
Right. Now, off of that, TF2 as a game is different than most other, like, class-based games.
Whoa, really?
The same. Yeah. It's a shock right now.
I know.
It's like different than Overwatch.
Oh.
Like,
bro, imagine being different than Overwatch. Couldn't be me.
No. Exactly.
Okay, look, you seem to just be rambling. You're just rambling on over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a different topic. The TF2 community. What do you think about the TF2 community?
Gaming. Yeah, gaming. I love it.
What did you just send me? Oh no! I'm not gonna read that.
For those of you who are at home listening to this or not, I don't know. I sent him like a Vaporeon copy pasta, and it is terrible.
don't Google it for your own sake, please.
And so I said, hey, read this.
I'm not reading it. It just seems like the best option. Alright.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of...
Oh, no. Okay, hopefully that'll have covered it up enough.
Why is that so funny?
Because it just is.
I said so.
Yeah, because you said so.
Now, back to gaming. So, TF2's community is cool, I like it.
They can be kind of toxic at times.
Very much so. You know, Muselk, he used to play TF2, and when he left the TF2 community, everybody just shat on him like so hard.
Every game community has a bit of toxicity in it. There are some servers that you can go on TF2 that are just absolutely fantastic. They'll be very welcoming, they'll be very nice. Even sometimes...
And then others, aka trading servers, will not be.
There's some people, like... I've had, like, 2 heavies just wait outside the blue spawn area, and I just danced with them for, like, 10 minutes.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It was amazing. It was really nice, and they even gave me a sandwich when one of them accidentally shot me. I was very happy.
You know, this reminds me of, so I was playing TF2 earlier, and then I accidentally killed a heavy that was dancing, and I just
your
killed
Wi-Fi
myself.
had a stroke or something. I actually can't hear a single thing you're saying.
Okay.
Putty dispenser here. Wait, no, I fucking said it wrong. Put dispenser here. Good, nailed it. First
Exactly.
try, baby.
Yeah, just like you know your mom.
Yeah, go on.
Bensus.
Go on. Okay.
Now let's talk about our epic coding skills.
Oh yes. So if you're unaware, which you definitely should be, I made a bot called Bazinga. Basically, if you've...
And I made a bot called Kaka.
Yeah, if you've heard of the meme where Sheldon posts NSFW in general, that's the whole point of the bot. It just says, I'm going to post NSFW in general, and just posts a funny image of Sheldon. It's literally the greatest thing mankind will ever produce, second only to the Kaka bot.
Exactly, my creation that is absolutely amazing. When say Kaka, it say Kaka back, but it's a funny image as well.
It also say Popo.
It also say and Osama as well, and Pinsas.
Pinsas, Amogus.
Amogus. Yeah, so when you type in Osama in chat, it just says no, and then a picture of Osama bin Laden. and so that's amazing.
Expert coding skills right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I know.
You spent 4.5 hours of it. You spent 4.5 hours coding it. It's actually now it's 6.5 hours. And somehow I feel like you've not made any significant developments. Has anything happened in those 6.5 hours?
I've been gaming so hard, you know.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just need to game with 6 hours with your bot.
I know, right?
Okay, yeah, so next topic, which I've just been DM'd, battle modes. So recently we hopped onto the Spicy Demons Discord server to try and find some private matches. And it
was gaming.
Yeah, we played with some very nice individuals. They were all basically experts in the game while we're like, he's level 110, I'm level like 80 or something. It's just a shit show, but they taught us how to be good. And I won like one match.
One of them was being a funny man, and the other one was actually being good.
I know how to quick switch now. I didn't know that before.
I knew how to quick switch, and I was trying to get
Shut! You said nothing. You said nothing.
Okay then.
Okay.
Anyway, Spicy Demons is gaming.
We recommend.
It's actually really nice.
The whole really battle mode community, nice. They're such cool individuals.
Kind of like your mum and Benatar.
So just get on the server, request a couple people to play with, and you'll just have a good time.
Yeah, battle mode in and of itself doesn't sound like it has a good concept, but if you're just playing with random people, it's not very fun. Whereas if you actually know the people that you're playing with, it's a lot more fun. Anyway, another point.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's all we really have to say about it.
Now, moving on to the next topic, Among Us.
Among Us? New account system, broken, hardly works. Switch version is limited only to quick chat, which I don't like. But I do like how you can say, that I was over inside computer with quick chat, so I think that makes up for the whole thing. New map's kinda cool.
You can also say I was chasing me. I was chasing me.
You can also say I was chasing I. If you
I was just
really want to. Quick chat's just the best feature in Among Us.
Among Us.
The whole Among Us meme
Yeah,
is
so-
probably the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, but see, Among Us, I actually put in my real date of birth, and then they were like, no, you cannot play Among Us. And I was like, bro.
I can't tell if you've disconnected or you've just gone silent. It's so fucking hard to tell. Okay, so on that horrible note of either dead Wi-Fi or just complete silence, I think we should end this episode because there's not much more to talk about here.
No, there is.
There's not.
Shush. First of all, okay, right. What do you think of Krunker?
Krunker.io. Okay, let's see. If you're in school, it's fun shitty pew pew times. If you're not at school, I don't know, play Doom or something. Ah yes, the good old play Doom.
But what do you think about Scuffed Epic BHOP Simulator?
Okay, look, I can't actually talk shit about that game because I did spend more than 3 hours in it. So that's my
How many
opinion.
hours do you even have in it?
Let me check real quick.
I'm gonna check for you, baby, and let's go.
3.3 hours, whereas you only have a measly 45 minutes. Get on my level, I have 64% of achievements. What about you?
I don't have 64% of achievements.
I would have 100%, but I'm actually broke and I can't buy the season pass.
Damn. He's like 5 pence in his Steam library. Or not even. Like,
No, I have 6. I have 6.
Oh. Development.
I think that's an appropriate note to end the episode on. Goodbye, people.
Good night. I have had multiple seizures. And I have death syndrome. And I will see you in the next time.